号吊老陈龙庭独往，穿过了万花亭，太和殿上，换戎装卸甲胄来见君王。金钟响，玉兔声，王登九重，普天下喜得是我故。风灯，文凭着邓先生，阴阳有准，我无权靠，要皇修保定，乾坤。内侍臣忙败家，九龙口进，耳边响殿脚下，大放悲声。Good evening, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. I had two pieces here from streaming from previous story, talk about the East Han dynasty, the new emperor Qi Liu. This is the same. This is from the same play, same opera. The opera name is called Qi Yao. Use the name of the knight or the commander. Who is really brave, fought for him. But previously we talked about his son accidentally killed the concubine's father, so the emperor comforted him. I'm not going to kill your son, you don't need to cry. So these two pieces were the beginning of that show. The first piece was like the low sound is Jing style. That's the character of Yao, since he's kind of a knight, a fighter, so his voice is low. This piece is at the beginning. Was about the beginning. He just took off the chest, the protecting, took off the fighting shield and put on the fancy clothes to worship in the palace, which means the shortly after victory, and he just said very thankful the emperor trusted him, so he can just go inside the palace and freely go in and out. This was really a privilege, not occur to everybody unless you have the special permission from the emperor. So he is very happy and to meet the emperor. The second piece was shortly after this event, after the first piece. The emperor talked about the country was in peace, and because he had a very good advisor help him, and he had this Mr. Yao, the commander Yao, the knight, fought for him, so the country is in peace. So he was very happy to get down to the palace. And then he heard somebody's crying. That cry was from the Yao later on, and the emperor comforted him. So this is the play from Qi Yao. That's the name of the play, also the name of that commander or the knight. In terms of the style, the Jing style, the first piece was a very low voice. Of course, was from Qiu, Mr. Qiu's style. Quite straightforward. There's some turning, not easy to sing. Actually, my mimic again for both pieces was not accurate, even not close. The second piece I think was created by Mr. Ma or Mr. Yu or Mr. Tan. It's all of them all played this piece. So it's just I think Mr. Tan style probably the most dominant. But this piece was a kind of little up and down, and it's not easy to sing because a lot of sound at the tail, the tones. Again, my mimic was not accurate. But this is about the music of two pieces. One is the style of Jing, the man with dark skin and always usually are the very straightforward, very hot-tempered, and also very brave in the battlefield, like this Mr. Yao. And the emperor was kind of very literal or very decent, dressing up like the special with special pattern of dragon, and has to be yellow. So this is about the story about east of Han Dynasty. If you're interested, you can search. The place name is called Qi Yao, and also the emperor, the founding emperor for the East Han Dynasty is Xu Liu. So you can search about his story. It's very, very a long battle for him. He lost the families. He suffered living in trembling because there are a lot of forces together, and eventually it was his. So it's kind of a long, heart-trembling story of how he won the country. So if you're interested, you can search this dynasty of Han. The Han Dynasty, the establishment of Han Dynasty, a lot of stories. None of them are easy. They're so intriguing. The first founding emperor, Bang Liu, if you look at his story, it's such a up and down, very interested people, because he was from very, very low bottom of the bottom and rising up to the emperor. And there are a lot of course, the prophecies about him written later on. But so this is about the Han Dynasty, the story of Han, the East Han and the West Han. The first established was the West Han because in Xi'an, the capital, same as the Qin Dynasty, Shi Huangdi, the first emperor of United Nations. And then later on, because of a lot of rebellions, almost fell down. And then this East Han in Luoyang re-established. So the Han Dynasty continued for another century also. So if you're interested, you can search this. And music-wise, I think the first piece was very little turn, not much, but the voice I cannot mimic, you know. The second piece, there's some up and down, very happy tone, so you can sense it. Both of the pieces are happy here because the country just established, it's in peace after long-term war. So there's, and then later on there's some domestic affairs need to handle by this new emperor. But anyway, I'll stop here, and I hope the story or the music can help you a little bit in terms of composing or writing. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.